Human population growth and increased consumption put pressure on Earth's ecosystems. In the past 50 years, resource use and pollution have been greater than in all previous years in human history. Ecological footprint measures how much biologically productive land/water is needed per person annually. It includes food, energy use, transport, and waste production. The ecological footprint is expressed in global hectares, GHA. The sustainable average is 2.1 GHA per person. Global average is 2.3 GHA, which exceeds Earth's capacity. People in Asia and Africa leave a modest ecological footprint of 1.4 global hectares, while Europeans require 5.0 global hectares, and North Americans need as much as 9.6 global hectares. In Estonia, the average ecological footprint is 6.4 global hectares per year, meaning that if everybody lives like Estonians, we would need 3 Earths to meet our daily needs. If we lived like Americans, we would need 5 Earths to meet our daily needs. Estonians' ecological footprint is larger than European average. First of all, because Estonia uses oil shale, and because the relatively low population density in Estonia also results in a higher footprint per person. Of course, consumption habits also play a role in the footprint. When discussing sustainability, it is also important to consider biocapacity, which is Earth's ability to regenerate or renew resources. Biocapacity is used to calculate the maximum sustainable ecological footprint, making sure that the Earth's resources can renew at the rate equal to or greater than human consumption. One can think of biocapacity as the income of the Earth, and the ecological footprint is the expenses. When expenses exceed income, the ecological budget is in a deficit. This day, when our ecological footprint exceeds the Earth's annual biocapacity, is called Earth Overshoot Day. In 2020, this day fell on March 25th, meaning that from that date, humanity began living off resources for the next year. Just like the ecological footprint, the Earth's biocapacity can vary at the country's level. Some nations have more biocapacity than their ecological footprint, such as Estonia. This is where more sustainable lifestyles become necessary. An important question for the future is reducing consumption in industrialized nations, as they have more opportunities to reduce resource use and consumption. Conservation starts with each individual's personal consumption attitudes and choices. Small changes such as avoiding half-empty cars or dishwashers can contribute to overall consumption reduction. Repairing clothes and renovating or reusing furniture are less resource-intensive than buying new ones. 2 more important concepts to consider are ecological backpack and life cycle analysis. An ecological backpack is the hidden resource cost of a product. It is measured in kilograms and represents the total amount of resources consumed during the production of a product. Excluding the final product's weight, ecological backpacks are calculated in 5 categories: water, air, soil, renewable biomass, and non-renewable materials. For example, an ecological backpack of a computer is about 200 kilograms of non-renewable materials for every kilogram of final product. Life cycle analysis, LCA, evaluates the environmental impact of a product's life. This analysis looks at the entire life cycle of a product, from the moment when the raw materials have been extracted to the moment when the product was thrown away. Differing from the ecological backpack, LCA assesses the production process in more detail and considers what happens to the product after it is made. It also provides a more detailed view of environmental impact, often with multiple categories such as greenhouse gas emissions, land use, biodiversity impact, and ozone layer depletion. LCA is also performed per product unit, like 1 pair of jeans, 1 liter of milk, 1 kilogram of meat. In developing countries, especially in Yemen and India, rising middle class increases demand for resource-heavy goods. In addition, lack of sustainable product choices worsens pollution and energy use. In discussion, sustainability is essential to consider both the biocapacity of the Earth and the global ecological footprint. As we move forward, finding ways to reduce consumption, especially industrialized nations, will be key. By changing personal consumption habits and making small adjustments, we can all contribute to reducing our ecological impact. Raising awareness and promoting the use of sustainable products will also help guide the world toward a more sustainable future.